everyone, this is Ginger from My Sister Scrapper. I have a couple of cards I want to share with you. I got a couple of new Tim Holtz on the edge dies, and I used them to create a couple of cards. This first one here is created using the new sewing edge die, which I think is darling. I really loved it when I saw it first come out. And they're just the little on the edge ones from Tim Holtz. This one I created using the sewing edge die, and what I did was I cut my card base like I normally would, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I just scored it on the 5 1/2 edge. And I had some Cosmo Cricut Material Girl paper left in my stash, some of my scraps, and so I had added that to the front. I went ahead and took my crocodile and punched a hole in the little scissors here and added a little eyelet. I tied some twine through this little button here and this one, and then this was a little spool, and I took some of my twine from the twinery and just wrapped the spool with some of the twine there. I did make it out of craft cardstock, but then I took my walnut stain. No, I did not take my walnut stain. I took my distress stain that comes in the Dauber bottle in Vintage Photo and colored the handles of the scissors and the spool and the buttons and stuff like that. And then I have a couple of buttons here that are from American Crafts, and I threaded them with some of the same twine that's on the spool here. And I layered them on top of some of this lace that I got from We Are Memory Keepers. It's from their anthology collection. But I thought the peach color matched the little flowers here, and I love the little sewing spool of thread right here. So you open it up. It's just a simple little card. And I put the sentiment on this side. It says Hello Friend on a little label that I punched out. And I stamped it against some more of the Material Girl paper that I know had come out a long, long time ago, but I loved it, and so I still had a few scraps left, so I used that. I thought it went really well with the sewing edge die. So that's that card. And then on this one, this is the new butterfly on the edge die. It's called Butterflight, and I loved this when I first saw it come out, so I was thrilled that I got to get this one. And again, I made another little card. This card is made out of white cardstock, and what I did is, again, it's the same. I cut it standard size, and then ran it through my Big Shot to get the edge. What I did is I created it out of white, solid white cardstock, and then I took my Distress inks and colored all the butterflies a different color. This is Broken China, Dusty Concord, Shabby Shutters, and this one is Wild Honey. And I had some little plaid paper left over from Fancy Pants, and it kind of had all the colors of the butterflies in there, so I layered that on top there, and I add some seam binding that I had dyed with some Lindy Stamp Gang in California Poppy, which I thought was darling. Love that color. It's really bright. And I threaded a little button from American Crafts with some of the twine from the twinery and tied a bow in the back and just layered it on top of here. So I left this one blank on the inside, and again, this is some more of this is actually the reverse side of this paper on the inside of the card. And I inked on my edges with walnut stain on this one on the front. And this little piece of paper here, this little green, is actually from We Are Memory Keepers. So those are my two little cards. I just wanted to share those with you. There's so many fabulous things you can do with these on the edge dies. Love them, love them, love them. This one I just adore, and this was really darling. So anyway, you don't have to use them to put edges on like mini book pages. You can actually make cards. So I thought they turned out pretty cute. I just wanted to share that with you. There you go, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.